going to be doing a hair tutorial for you today. It's going to be 2 French braids on the side, and it's going to go back into like another French braid, and then it's going to kind of come around the side here. So yes, first I just want to ask you guys, if you want to ask me any questions, feel free to comment below, because in a week I will be doing another kind of get to know me better video, so I will answer any questions you have about me. So yes, if you have any questions, just comment below and they should be featured in my video next week. So yes, let's just jump right into the hair tutorial. Okay, so like always, just brush your hair, because I hate working with tangles in my hair when I am brushing it. Then after you have brushed your hair, you're going to section it off so we can do the French braids. And you're going to go about, I have my hair parted down the middle and the back here, as you can see, so it's just in 2 halves. And then you're going to go from your ear, you're going to go about 1 inch or 2 inches back, and you're just going to section that off. And then just take that hair and put it over your shoulder, and then do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I sectioned the 2 sections off, and I also just tied this hair into a ponytail, just so I don't get the hair mixed together and get it confused. Then what you want to do is, it doesn't matter which side you start with, you're just going to, by your ear now, you're going to part this down to your ear. And then this hair, just flip it over your shoulder. You don't have to tie it back or anything. That's why we tied the other hair, so the hair doesn't get mixed together. Just kind of put that over your shoulder. And now we're going to start French braiding this hair. You're going to French braid this whole section all the way down, and then you're going to take this hair we just sectioned off over our shoulder, and you're going to French braid and incorporate that in. And if you don't know how to French braid, I will link a couple videos down below in case you don't know how. So I'm just going to French braid all of this down quickly, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to start taking the other hair in. Okay, I just French braided this straight down. As you can see, there's the French braid. Now I'm going to just take the hair we put over our shoulder. I'm going to bring that forward. Now you're going to take your hands and make sure you direct them towards the back of your head, and you're going to start adding this hair into your French braid now. So just make sure you're directing it towards the back of your head, not just straight down, and just keep adding the hair in until it's all gone. And then when you have French braided all of your hair in, you're just going to braid this down normally all the way, also directing it towards the back of your head so we don't have any lumps in it. So I'm adding my last section of hair in, and now I'm going to just just braid down all the way normally, but I'm still keeping my hands going towards the back of my head. It just helps the braid fall better. Okay, so I finished braiding that down all the way. I'm just going to do what I did to this side on the rest of my hair over here, and then I will come back to you guys. Okay, so I have finished doing both of the braids now. I'm going to take my little ponytail I made at the back out, and now we're going to do a little bit of teasing. This step is optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want the volume and you don't want to tease your hair, but I'm going to because I want a little bit of volume at the top here. So what I'm going to do, just the crown of your hair here, you're going to take just the top section. So just take the top section like this. Just like this. Now we're going to tease just a little bit, not too much, just enough to give us some volume back there. So then I'm going to split this in 2 sections. So now I have 2 parts. I'm going to just kind of bring this one to the front, and then my bottom section, I'm going to just take a comb like this, and I'm just going to start teasing at the base here. Whenever you think you have teased enough, I'm not teasing too crazily. And if you do want a lot of volume, what you can do, you can hairspray the section and then tease, and that'll give you a lot of volume. But like I said, I don't want anything too crazy. Then the section you kind of brought towards the front, just take it back towards the back, And the top section you want to tease just very lightly, because if you tease it too much, it's not going to look very pretty. So this top section, you just want to tease just a little bit, nothing too much, especially the top section. Just going to tease it a little, just like that. And then I'm going to just let this go. And I'm actually going to take my brush now. And you just want to lightly brush over the top of what you tease. This is not to get rid of any of the teasing, it's just to smooth all of the hair down. And you just want to go very lightly on top while still keeping the volume, but you have smoothed it down. So now you can see we have a little bit of volume in the back there, which is good. Now just make sure all of this hair is in the back and you have your 2 braids in the front. You're going to start a little bit of a French braid in the back. Now you don't want to do this extremely tight because you still want to keep all of the volume that we just teased in there, but you do want to make sure the braid is secure. So I'm just going to take the section, basically what I just teased, I'm going to take that hair, divide it into 3, and you're going to braid this over just once. Not too tight because we want to keep the volume. You can even kind of pull the hair up at the top. Then you're going to just add 1 section of hair on both sides. So just add hair into both sides just once. And then after you have added hair into both sides 1 time, both on each side, then you're going to take your braids and you're going to add that like you'd be adding a normal section of hair into your French braid. So just take your braid, make sure it lies flat on the head. You don't want it all twisted, just make sure it goes in flat and smoothly. And then you just braid that in normally. So then take your other braid, make sure it lays flat, add it into your side piece, and just braid once. Then you just want to continue French braiding normally and incorporate all of this hair in. And then once you have finished incorporating all of the hair and kind of pull at the top, you want to keep your volume. You don't want to lose it all. And then you're just going to finish your braid all the way down, coming over your shoulder. So it's kind of like a side braid. So just finish braiding down. And then that's the finished hair. Now if you feel the braids aren't staying back properly, or if they're flopping, or if something's out of place, just take a bobby pin and bobby pin it. I'm actually just going to check how this looks really quick. I'm just going to take the tail of my comb and pull up on our little section in the back here where we teased, because I really do want to keep this volume. And you can even use your hands if you don't have the tail of a comb, just pull it up. And then the hairstyle is finished. So this is the finished look. You've got your 2 French braids going back, and then you have the French braid that starts at the top, and then it goes all the way down into a braid. And the braid is also really cool because it has some of the 2 French braids peeking through. You can see there's like another braid within the braid. And as you can see, my clear rubber band is kind of peeking through. So just try and tuck that in. And if you don't want that to be seen, you can always kind of cut it out. Just be careful not to cut your hair, or you could take it out before you finish doing the braid. But I don't really mind it too much because I don't notice it because it is a clear rubber band. But I just kind of tried to tuck it under and I can't really see it anymore. But this is the finished hair. I hope you like it. And don't forget to ask any questions you want to know about me, and I will do a video on that next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!